For 18 years and 3 generations, we've designed Xbox consoles to power your dreams. We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising, where you are at the center of your gaming experience. Next holiday, Xbox Series X will lead us into the future of console gaming. Our fastest, most powerful Xbox will set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility. Developers around the globe are already hard at work building games for Xbox Series X. Our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games in our history.
Man, we have to talk about what Xbox just did on stage today at the Game Awards. They have done something that us Xbox fans have been hoping they would do this whole entire generation, and that's actually release and talk about compelling things that will get the player base excited. Today was the moment that Nintendo fans had, that PlayStation fans had ever so long ago. And today, Xbox stands at the forefront of that conversation with that oh my god moment. Because at the Game Awards today, Mr. Phil Spencer came on the stage after they put out a trailer that pretty much introduced their newest Xbox to the family of Xbox consoles, which is the Xbox Series X. And man, it looks good. I don't have a problem with the way it looks. Some people says it looked like a refrigerator. I see some of those memes on Twitter. It's pretty funny. But overall, man, this is a very exciting time if you're a gamer. It's very exciting for one reason and one reason only. Microsoft seems to be coming around and wanting to show us the things that we care about, which are games. And they didn't just show off the system. They came out and introduced us to the brand new project coming from Ninja Theory, which was Hellblade 2: Senua's Saga. This is what I'm talking about. And Mr. Phil Spencer came out on that stage and said that this was all rendered in engine. So you can see exactly how this game is gonna perform under the Xbox SX. It's gonna be a little bit of time getting used to that. But I do want to talk about the word serious that's in this. This kind of draws a little bit of a comparison to what a lot of people in this community were talking about the leaks about it being a family of systems, like they talked about a couple of E3s ago, which kind of just got swept under the rug until recently. So when they say the word series, that means there's more than just one that's in this ecosystem of the series. The one they announced today is the Series X. Is there a chance that we can get a Series S? So I have the Series X of the Xbox family. You have the Series S. I can see how that can be confusing to some people because we already have an X and an S now, and they just added another S into it. And Microsoft just has this way of just making names sound kind of similar to each other. But man, this isn't a slander or anything. I am truly excited for what Microsoft is bringing with this system. We're talking about compatibility up to 8K resolution. We're talking about variable refresh rates. We're talking about up to 160 frames per second when it comes to playing these games on a system. And look, man, that thing looks like a server. And this kind of, I feel, goes into the whole ecosystem of Microsoft wants you to play everywhere, because with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate being something that is available on PC and on console, this allows them to basically say, here is an option for the people that want to have a PC-like experience, but in a console form. And if this system lives up to that spec, they did exactly what they needed to do. I feel like Microsoft has always wanted to be the center of your living room. The number one thing they were always good at is services. Hardware was never the most important thing to Microsoft until they got into the hardware business with the Xbox One, or just Xbox in general. Then you started seeing a lot of different forays into that with the mobile phone market, with their Surface Pro line and Surface lineup. They just been inching closer and closer to getting more of a dominance in that living room. And gaming has always been that bugaboo throughout the whole generations of all Xboxes, because they've been up against a lot of stiff competition with Nintendo and with PlayStation, who has pretty much dominated ever since they've been a part of this sphere of gaming. I'm just excited to know what we have in store for us when it comes to this system. When I look at this thing, it looks like a beast. It looks like a mini ATX tower. Don't really know how big it is compared to anything else. This would look amazing next to my tower or my PC. If you could lay it down, that's even better for a lot of people. But I'm excited. This is something that Xbox fans really needed. Up to this point, Microsoft hasn't given us a reason to want to even be in the ecosystem of Xbox. Sure, most of us signed up for Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate for $1 and took advantage of those deals and got it for 1.5 to 2 years, and that's good. But that's not going to keep you on the platform. Like I said on a couple of different shows like Brap and I said on Crossfire, it really comes down to those exclusive games that you can offer that's going to keep you in that ecosystem. And as of right now, a lot of people know that we're all going out and buying PlayStation 5s because we know what they have to offer. Now we know one game that Microsoft is offering us. This is going to be a start of something brand new, I hope, for Microsoft, but this is the benchmark. This is the floor. Everything from this needs to go higher. We can't go back. We can't go back to a moment where we have lackluster announcements. And the fact that they did this at the Game Awards and not at their own show shows that Microsoft gets it. You know, you don't have to wait to pull out your big guns for your own event where you can control the marketing and the messaging and everything. This is something that really, truly surprised, I feel like, the whole base. And they should be commended for that. But let's not forget that this is just one step on a greater journey that Microsoft has. But I'm excited. This makes me want to pick up this system. Man, I don't know. I'm more than likely I'm going to pick this system up now just because I feel like Microsoft is going to really do right by this version of the system. And hopefully when it comes to that Lockhart or whatever version of it is they're going to have, they do right by that too. But what do you guys think? How did this unveil make you feel? How did you feel about the look? How sleek it was? How did you feel about the announcement of Hellblade 2? You know, let's talk about that in the comment section, man. And are you gonna pick this up day one? That's another big thing for us gamers out there. So let's all talk about that. And I hope you guys enjoyed that show because Jeff Keighley knocked it out the park. I really believe that this was by far the best gaming media show we've ever had in at least the last 5 years. Hands down. And Jeff Keighley should be commended for that. Just like we were throwing him under the bus about the whole Kojima stuff. Hey, that game didn't win. Sakurai won, and that's all that matters. You guys have a great day. Let's talk it out in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.